In the big story today, Leicester in the United Kingdom witnessed fresh violence with fighting being witnessed on the streets. The weekend incident is the latest in a series of such violent cases that have been witnessed since the last month India-Pakistan match that took place in August 28. On Saturday, a group of men marched through city's Green Lane Road area where there are a number of Muslim-owned businesses and a Hindu temple. Muslim community leaders have claimed that Hindu groups raised Jai Shri Ram slogans and threw glass bottles on Belgrave Road. Videos have also emerged showing a temple being vandalized by a mob and a man dressed in black pulling down a saffron flag outside the Hindu temple. Leicester police is now investigating the matter and has enhanced security deployment in the area to maintain calm. However, what really is the provocation and how did the violence start? Times Now has gone to the ground. We are the only Indian channel on the ground. The situation at this moment is peaceful, but there is still tension. Listen now to the first eyewitness account from the site of where a temple was attacked and see what really happened.
तो जैसे कि आप देख सकते हैं, यहाँ पे हम आदि शंकराचार्य द्वार के सामने खड़े हैं। ये शिवालय टेम्पल है, वेरी फेमस टेम्पल इन लेस्टर। यहाँ पे ही कल शाम को अटैक हुआ था, रायट्स हुए थे इस रोड पे। इस तरह से यहाँ पे झंडे लगाए हुए हैं, हमारा जो भगवा झंडा है वो यहाँ पे लगाया हुआ है और ये इस दीवार पे आप देख सकते हैं कि यहाँ के झंडे उतरे हुए हैं। तो यही दो झंडे कल उन लोगों ने उतारने की कोशिश की थी। यहाँ पे ये रोड पूरा मॉब से भरा हुआ था। यहाँ पे दोनों कम्युनिटी के लोग प्रेजेंट थे। यहाँ जो ये कार वॉश जो आप देख रहे हैं, यहाँ पे हिंदुओं को रखा गया था। तीनों साइड से सिर्फ अदर कम्युनिटीज़ के लोग यहाँ पे थे। पुलिस उनको कह रही थी कि आप एक साइड से जाओ और दूसरे साइड से दूसरे कम्युनिटी के लोगों को यहाँ से रवाना किया गया। इस तरह से यहाँ पे शांति बनाई रखी उन्होंने। और बाकी यहाँ पे बिजनेसेस जो हैं, छोटे बिजनेसेस, वहाँ पे काफ़ी इम्पैक्ट हुआ है। लेकिन यही वो जगह है कल शाम को जहाँ पे अटैक हुआ था। This is Shraddha Chauhan reporting for Times Now, Leicester.
That was
I'm in the heart of Leicester. This is Belgrave Road, the heart of the Indian community in Leicester. As you can see around, it's relatively calm and quiet at the minute. However, this is the area which was the site of some, mobilization over the last 2 weeks. But everything seems to be quiet. I've spoken to some of the local businesses here. They feel that they've been given adequate support by the police. They don't feel overly threatened, and they're just sort of choosing to wait and watch and rely on updates from the police. Businesses, though, have said that they have been impacted by the violence because the footfall into these businesses has come down. But they're hoping that in the coming weeks, everything will return back to normal. Reporting for Times Now, Akshat Jaganmohan, Leicester.
We'll just play out those reports again, but this is the big takeaway is that right now there are people, locals, who are claiming that they were carrying out a march and there was an unprovoked attack on them, and subsequently a desecration of a temple has taken place. The Indian High Commission has also stepped in and has condemned violence against the Indian community, has urged UK authorities to act against those who vandalized Hindu temples. The violence in Leicester and vandalism is getting a sharp response back home in India as well.
These are terrible reports and very disturbing, though I would tend to see it more as a India-Pakistan issue, or rather people of Pakistan origin largely who would be involved. There are a large number of Muslims of Indian origin who live in the UK and in Leicester as well, in the Midlands of England also. And I have, during my time in the UK, I had some very close interaction with several of them who are very attached to India. So I don't see them or people from India being involved.
I would not take it only as a local incident. These things are happening worldwide. In India also, we had been listening to the slogans raised in public places from public platforms that whosoever raises his head would be severed from his body. Sir tan se juda. There is a section amongst the Muslims which divides the society into Muslims and non-Muslims, and all aggression, all violence and more against the non-Muslims is considered to be a religiously sanctioned act.
All right, joining us live now is Ishita Solanki. She is live with us from Leicester. We also have Anirban Banerjee, political analyst. The really interesting thing that is happening right now, Ishita, is that there is a lot of criticism of the people who took out the march. The Hindu community is being criticized here back home by some who are saying that there was provocation because they carried out a march chanting Jai Shri Ram. What can you tell us? What actually happened?
So, just to firstly, thank you for having me on board. Firstly, if we start from scratch, this is not a Hindu, just a large Hindu community marching into a Muslim area or anything like that. I live in Leicester, not too far from exactly where all this has happened. Where the flag was taken down was literally around the corner from my house. This is a Islamist clerics that are instigating a small Muslim group, instigating them to go and attack a minority community that have just migrated from India, who are not well equipped, who don't speak the language properly, and they are constantly being attacked in their own homes, and they're being evacuated. This area that is there in Leicester, I've gone and seen the homes myself. I've gone and seen these families, and if you can very quickly see which is the Hindu house, because their doors are knocked down. Now, these mothers of these homes, the family have had to send the mothers to another city. So the violence and the attacks have been going on for a while. It's only the India-Pakistan cricket match which only instigated this 2 weeks ago, but this has been going on in my city for quite a few months, and Hinduphobia is on the rise. So what you've said is very incorrect. It's not a group of Hindus marching into their territory or anything like that. This is a small minority group of Hindus that are feeling attacked. Violence has been incurred on them, and now they are obviously not knowing what to do, and they're asking for help. And being a concerned citizen of Leicester, the large Hindu community is trying to help them, and we've organized ourselves to see how we can best support them.
Anirban Banerjee, Ishita Solanki is saying this is untrammeled Hindu phobia to try and rationalize it as a reaction to somebody chanting Jai Shri Ram is rationalizing violence.
The war cry, Jai Shri Ram, has found its way in the United Kingdom as well. I mean, here, if I'm not very wrong, both sides.
Hold on a second. What is this war cry? Dishita, what is this war cry?
That is not
Please,
a coin.
I mean, actually, I want to hear his sentence. What is he saying? Elaborate. What do you mean by a war cry?
Just a moment. Let me explain. That is a coinage done by Nobel laureate Amartya Sen. If you have any objection with that, raise it with him. I am simply saying what he has said, and I also believe that in the hands of the RSS BJP, Jai Shri Ram is nothing more than a war cry.
But these were BJP people.
It is not a religious
Can I just
Dishita, were these BJP people?
So firstly, this whole narrative that's going on, that this has something to do with BJP or any of the political parties in India, is completely false. This is a small minority group of Islamists that are instigating these Muslim groups and attacking minority of Hindus in England, Leicester, and these homes are being evacuated. I'm sorry, sir, you're not on the ground and you're not seeing what I've seen. These are the people that I've gone and seen their home.
Can you listen?
You are not here.
Anirban, just hold on a second. Mr. Banerjee, are you trying to mansplain to Dishita, sitting in Kolkata, what she has seen sitting in Leicester? She was literally there. You are sitting in Kolkata. And you are mansplaining to her what happened next to her house.
Padmaja, just the way some of you, not you, some of you try to explain to us what happens in Bengal and what doesn't. The way Amit Shah once said that Durga Puja doesn't take place in West Bengal, Similarly,
Let's
I
bring
have
it
the right
back
to explain
to
a
what
few
we are
things
talking
myself,
Let's
right?
bring it back. She has
Yes,
seen
bring it
something.
back.
Don't tell her what she saw. At least listen to what she
No,
saw.
I know I know it hurts when you get paid back by your own coins. I know it hurts.
No, I don't get
but
hurt
in
at
this
all.
case,
She is an eyewitness. She is not a political
then
analyst.
why are you interrupting? Then if you are not hurt, why are you interrupting? Let me complete. My point here is that whatever the sides are, both sides, opposing sides, warring sides, quarreling sides, they are citizens of the UK. Let the UK, England police handle it. Why are we trying to label this as an Islamist attack, anti-Hindu attack? Why this attempt to spread Islamophobia once again?
Nobody who's spreading Islamophobia. So you have a temple desecrated. You shouldn't talk about it. Because God forbid you say that a temple has been desecrated, even saying don't attack us is Islamophobia.
You can you can talk about it, but you cannot label it. Why are you labeling it?
An attack is an attack. Label what? I'm saying a temple was attacked. What label have I put?
In your these writings that is going on your screen, anti-Hindu attacks.
But it is an anti-Hindu attack.
Vishita, all these are scrolling.
If you had seen what is happening on Melton Road, round the corner from my house, where there is a mob of these Muslim youths coming in herds into a Hindu area.
Why exactly should I believe you?
This community
Why
are scared.
Exactly should I believe
People
your narrative?
are scared to leave their own homes.
You are a
and
foreign
that is not
national.
acceptable.
You are a foreign national. You have nothing to do with my country. But here you are trying to spread the same propaganda that is being spread by the fascists back in India. Why should I trust you?
Trust? Are you saying trust me, who's the eyewitness on the ground?
That is your claim, ma'am. If you are an eyewitness, go to the police, present yourself as an eyewitness, go to the trial court.
There is a video of a man walking on a wall of a temple and pulling down a saffron flag.
Sorry, I didn't get you.
There is an actual visual. There is visual evidence of a man walking on the wall of a temple and pulling down a saffron flag.
And can I also
and
just reiterate?
And you have written,
police has confirmed this.
That unidentified assailants, right? Unidentified.
Vishita, unidentified assailants.
This has been identified by the police. Police themselves have said a Muslim youth have gone and pulled down this flag of this mandir. The problem was that the police have not been well equipped.
The police has mentioned
and they were not
the religious
expecting
identity.
this to go out.
The police has categorically mentioned the religious identity. You want me to believe that?
Yes, it has. Yes, they have.
Okay. So what has the religious identity of any man has got to do with this whole episode?
There is clear evidence a Hindu person is not going to go and pull down a flag of a mandir. Any sane person will understand that. Police has evidence and right in front of you, you can see it yourself. So basically, the problem is the youth of Leicester, the community of the large Hindu community, Leicester, is extremely scared because this has been happening in the small minority and now it's happening. We are scared that it may happen to the large community as well.
The ability of the police back there. The police back there cannot give you security. That is your claim, right?
I'm actually saying that where am I questioning the police?
Okay, so if you are feeling insecure, who are you questioning? It is the police right back there in Leicester, the English police.
The problem is you're not willing to accept this is Hinduphobia. That's the problem. You're not willing to accept that.
The problem is I am not willing to accept your propaganda.
I'm saying in the UK, in Leicester,
ready to accept your propaganda.
Muslim youths
If you are feeling insecure,
to do this.
If you are feeling insecure, who are you questioning really? You are questioning the police, the law and order.
You know what?
And that is the prerogative.
Okay, Anirban Banerjee, hold on a second. Dishita, let's just fix the basics first because this, this heckling will go on and on and on. Let's try and get the facts right. Why did this start? Now, there are a number of accounts which are saying that the Hindu community took out a march in a quote-unquote Muslim area and hurled bottles at them. What actually happened? Is this true? Were bottles hurled?
So,
now, who will decide that?
Like I said to you.
I'm asking Dishita, sir. Can I please ask her a question? Dishita.
No, of course not.
So this, like I said to you initially, this started with the cricket match, obviously instigating it, but it's been happening for a while because this small minority community has been feeling threatened in their own homes because they are being attacked. Violence has been their doors are being knocked down in their own homes. So you can imagine this has been going on for months. After months of them incurring this, the cricket match happens and they get further attacked. These mothers in these Hindu homes are being forced, and these people are not living in their own homes anymore. They've been evacuated because they're scared. Now, as this community moves to another area, that's when the small members of this Hindu community went into the Muslim area to go and grab their belongings that are in there, and every time they go into that area, they are being attacked.
So the UK police are incapable of protecting you. That is what you are saying, right?
What do you expect when violence is being incurred? They will do something back, right?
So the UK police is incompetent. The Leicester police is incompetent. That is what you are saying.
So then you should go and speak to the British police. Then.
You are saying
what
that.
You're saying to
Anirban, why are you shifting the goalpost? Can you at least now accept that here is somebody who is saying, please help us, because we are under attack, not just for the last 2 days, but for a while now. And this is identity-based targeting.
Me or the police? No, who is going to help them? You, me, or the Leicester police, the UK government? Who is going to help them?
Well, the police will definitely help them, and the police has put out a statement that this is being investigated. 15 people have been arrested, but that is not the point. The point right now is the rationalizing of this violence to say, hello, this temple has been vandalized because people took out a march in a Muslim area. First of all, Hindus live in that area. It is not a Muslim area. It is an area where Hindus also live and Muslims also live. And now, as Dishita is explaining, they went back to collect their belongings and they were attacked. And that needs to be condemned. Do you agree, Mr. Banerjee?
First of all, whoever has been attacked, most probably they are citizens of the United Kingdom. They are foreign nationals. It is an internal problem of the United Kingdom. It is their government.
This is a religious identity-based attack. The attack has not happened because somebody is a UK citizen or an Indian citizen. It is an identity.
These foreign nationals most probably are partaking in this attempt to spread this propaganda so that the RSS BJP benefits back in India. This pattern is extremely clear to us.
This has nothing to do with these random political terms.
We are not juveniles. We are not juveniles. We understand a few things. We can read between the lines.
You are literally accusing somebody who is saying, I feel threatened, of saying it because she is a BJP agent. So she's supposed to shut up about how she feels.
She is a foreign national.
I don't know who RSS is.
She is a foreign national. She should take it up with the UK government. She should take it up with the UK government. India has nothing to do with the internal law and order situation of United Kingdom or England. Therefore, we should not do anything about this from the government line. If the government feels that they should, then where is the sovereignty of India or United Kingdom either?
You know,
if this is a British issue, then why are you giving an opinion? Then anyway, I'm entitled to an opinion, right? I live here. I'm a British citizen. And it's happening in my city. I can have an opinion.
Yes, you are a British citizen.
On what basis
that
are you having
point.
an opinion? And on top of that, bring in Indian politics, which has nothing to do with this.
Take it up with your government, ma'am. Take it up with your government. You are a British citizen.
Okay, this is really strange shifting of goalposts by you, Mr. Banerjee, because you started out by saying, oh, well, they said Jai Shri Ram, which is a war cry. Now, suddenly you're like, oh, this is not about Jai Shri Ram at all. It is about UK and their internal issues, and we shouldn't talk about it. Then you somehow dragged in the BJP and RSS into an issue which you yourself are calling an internal issue of the United Kingdom. All right, quickly, Dishita, please. And I want to play out that ground report again, because you are going to deny what Dishita is saying. I will play out another eyewitness account for you in just a second, Mr. Banerjee. Dishita.
For the UK police to conduct the investigation.
Literally round the corner from my house, cars are being toppled over which have Hindu symbols on the dashboard. Literally, I've seen it with my own. Muslims are coming and toppling over cars with Hindu symbols. Any Hindu house that has a Hindu emblem on the door, those houses are being vandalized. Now, what has this got to do with Indian politics at all?
Mr. Banerjee.
Political skills before. You are, of course, an RSS BJP agent. Even though you're a British national, you work for the RSS BJP. It is amply clear. If you have any problem, take it up with your police, with your government. Don't try to create unrest in our country.
You cannot make these you cannot say things factually and make it as a factual statement when you have no evidence to say that I'm part of BJP. I don't even know, that doesn't even make sense.
You know, this is really ridiculous for somebody to actually say that anyone who is speaking out of being attacked is either an RSS BJP agent, 2, a liar, 3, is spreading Islamophobia. Either way, you are basically shaming them into silence, which is ironic considering that you're supposed to speak for people who get attacked. Stay on with me. I want to play out for you again the report that we have from Leicester. Dishita just described to you what she saw. Now we show you what is happening right now. How are things right now in Leicester, in the same spot where a Hindu temple was desecrated. Watch.
तो जैसे कि आप देख सकते हैं यहाँ पे हम आदि शंकराचार्य द्वार के सामने खड़े हैं। ये शिवालय टेम्पल है, वेरी फेमस टेम्पल इन लेस्टर। यहाँ पे ही कल शाम को अटैक हुआ था, रायट्स हुए थे इस रोड पे। इस तरह से यहाँ पे झंडे लगाए हुए हैं, हमारा जो भगवा झंडा है वहाँ पे लगाया हुआ है और ये इस दीवार पे आप देख सकते हैं कि यहाँ के झंडे उतरे हुए हैं। तो यही 2 झंडे कल उन लोगों ने उतारने की कोशिश की थी। यहाँ पे ये रोड पूरा मॉब से भरा हुआ था। यहाँ पे दोनों कम्युनिटी के लोग प्रेजेंट थे। यहाँ जो ये कार वॉश जो आप देख रहे हैं, यहाँ पे हिंदुओं को रखा गया था। तीनों साइड से सिर्फ अदर कम्युनिटीज़ के लोग यहाँ पे थे। पुलिस उनको कह रही थी कि आप एक साइड से जाओ और दूसरे साइड से दूसरे कम्युनिटी के लोगों को यहाँ से रवाना किया गया। इस तरह से यहाँ पे शांति बनाई रखी उन्होंने। और बाकी यहाँ पे बिजनेसेस जो हैं, छोटे बिजनेसेस, वहाँ पे काफ़ी इम्पैक्ट हुआ है। लेकिन यही वो जगह है कल शाम को जहाँ पे अटैक हुआ था। दिस इज श्रद्धा चौहान रिपोर्टिंग फॉर टाइम्स नाउ लेस्टर। हम खड़े हैं शिवालय टेम्पल के सामने लेस्टर में, जहाँ पे परसों शाम को कुछ अटैक हुआ था, कुछ रायट्स हुए थे। और जैसा कि आप देख सकते हैं इस तरफ आप देख सकते हैं ये ऑरेंज फ्लैग लगाए गए हैं इस दीवार पर। उसी तरह से इस दीवार पर भी लगाए गए थे जो अब उतारे जा चुके हैं, जलाए जा चुके हैं। और परसों यहाँ पे हजारों की तादाद में लोग मौजूद थे इस रोड पे। ये जो रोड अभी देख रहे हैं आप, ये पूरा शांत और सन्नाटा रोड है, बट परसों शाम को यहाँ पे हजारों की तादाद में लोग मौजूद थे। इस कार वॉश के सामने एक कम्युनिटी के लोगों को रखा गया था। पुलिस यहाँ पे मौजूद थी। पुलिस ने दोनों कम्युनिटी को सेफली डिवाइड करके अपने अपने घरों को भेजा है बिना किसी नुकसान के। लेकिन यहाँ के जो लोकल बिजनेसेस है वो इम्पैक्ट हुए थे। यहाँ पे कुछ लोकल बिजनेस वाले लोगों से हमने बात की है जिनके बिजनेसेस इम्पैक्ट हुए हैं। उनको थोड़ी देर के लिए अपने शॉप बंद रखने पड़े और हर तरह का यहाँ पे शोर शराबा और सब कुछ हो रहा था। लेकिन अभी यहाँ पे माहौल शांत है। पुलिस ने अपना काम पूरी शिद्दत के साथ किया हुआ है और यहाँ पे अभी माहौल थोड़ा ठंडा है। आई होप कि यही बरकरार रहे। दिस इज me, Shraddha Chauhan, reporting for Times Now from Leicester.
All right, we're just getting you the facts and voices from the ground. That was the whole aim of this. And if there is indeed an attack has happened and the motivation behind that attack, it should equally be called out. Dishita, thank you very much for coming and speaking to us just to lay every fact out there. Taking a very quick break. I will see you next at 10 on the News Hour Agenda.